Real quick, real quick. Let me tell you why you haven't succeeded. Let me tell you why you still at home looking at other people on social media, and you might even be watching me right now as I talk to you. Let me tell you why you still just watching from the sidelines and you haven't taken any action. Let me holler at you real quick. Guess what? You're trapped in comparison. That's why you're not taking action. You're stuck. You're stuck in comparison. That's your problem. Someone literally just gave me this video idea, and I don't think they intentionally did it, but it was given to me through conversation. And this person was just kind of going on and on about, man, I wish this and I wish that, and it's good to wish, okay? You can wish upon a star, okay? Like, do what you gotta do. But when it gets to the point where I'm hearing all these wish this and that, and then you're mentioning other people's names and what they have, and you don't have any type of action plan to get there, that's when I'm like, we need to talk. Let's talk, okay? Because, I mean, there's things to this day right now I sit up here and say I wish I had. I do. Like, I honestly, every single day I've committed in my schedule 5 minutes of visualization. And that's me literally just daydreaming, imagining myself and where I know I'm going to be in the near future. So I'm envisioning myself. So that's cool. But guess what? It don't stop there for me. When I look at other people on Instagram, because I feel like Instagram is one of those social media platforms where, I mean, if you let it, it'll make you feel bad about yourself and your life, if you let it. But yeah, man, when I'm on Instagram, y'all, I love Pinterest. Whew, y'all, when I be looking at other people, lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want a high-rise condo, y'all. That's what I'm manifesting right now. I'm praying for a high-rise condo, that luxury car that we all desire. I am looking at it with the mindset of inspiration. I'm not looking at it in a sense of comparison. I'm not looking at it and it's making me feel bad about myself. It's not doing that, at all. I'm literally just getting inspired. And what the inspiration does, it puts a battery in my back. And now I'm like, if they did it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from the same God. So is there a reason why I'm not there? Let me figure out what I'm doing wrong. Okay? Now, everybody's circumstances are different. I understand. Some things may require money that you don't have. I don't know, but I'm just saying, why not strive for that versus just giving up and saying, oh, that'll never happen for me. That'll never happen for me. Because it's not true. You're the only person that's holding you back. And then I'm going to tell you this. What comparison does is it's the biggest dream killer of all. It's one of them. Procrastination is another one, but that's one of them. So what happens is you start something. Okay? Like, let's just use YouTube as an example. Because I've been through this. You start YouTube, right? So you notice that there's other people who are on YouTube. But it could be someone who may have started underneath you, but now you notice that they're growing faster than what you are. You're noticing, oh, people are taking to this person more than me. So you start to feel down on yourself. You start to feel like, why am I even doing this? People don't like me. Or even worse, you might start trying to act like somebody else. You might start to try to talk like somebody else, dress like somebody else, and that essentially leads to burnout because you're not being true to yourself. That's what happens with that. That's what happens with that. So, again, I found myself in that space where, I'm starting something. comparing myself to somebody else who might be growing a little bit faster than I am, or way faster. Okay, but I had to really just sit back and say, you know what? I'm building my story. I'm building my testimony. I'm building my life. Y'all, and I hope I'm not everyone in this video today, because y'all, today just is difficult. I don't know, it's just so difficult. I'm just kind of in pain, y'all. I'm trying, but I'm here. I'm showing up for myself. I'm showing up. But yes, that's the mindset I adopt. I adopt the mindset where I have to remember everybody's journey and story is not meant to be the same. It's not meant to be the same. Your testimony is supposed to be different from the next, because your story is what makes you unique. You may have to fight a little bit harder in growing your YouTube channel than they did, but you didn't look at what it is in other aspects of their life that they had to fight harder in. It may have not been on YouTube, but their daily life, they may be struggling a lot more than what you are. So you do not know. Like, never ever get to the point where you're just looking at what people are putting out there for you to see. Do not do that. Like, social media is not real. It's a made up reality for people. It's an escape. It's escapism. Let's just put it like that. It's escapism. So a lot of times you might see this person on social media, but in real life, let's just even talk about that. The person don't even look like themselves on social media, because on social media you got filters. You can alter your nose, you can alter your face structure, you can make yourself look like a whole different person on these filters now. It is absolutely scary. It's beautiful, but it's scary. You know what I'm saying? And I say it's beautiful because you might sometimes get on video and not like the way you look, and because of the filters, it's like no excuse, because it's like, oh Lord, I don't like the way I look today. And then if you put a little filter on there, then the video still goes up, because it's like, that looks good. Versus back then, before the filter, it was like, we just see what we see. It's either you see what you see, or the person doesn't post, or I'm not posting the video. So, but basically, my point is this, you know, again, I would love for people to start getting trapped in the comparison, because a lot of times when you compare yourself, I feel like 9 times out of 10 is something that's going on in that person's life that they're not showing you, that you would completely frown on. You like, like, I don't even think like a lot of these trips that these girls be posting on Instagram be like real. And what I mean, like, I don't think that really be like something that they do on a day-to-day basis because they got the money to do so. I think them girls, I don't know what, but I'm happy for them if that is the case for their life. But some people, that's just literally their job. Their job is just to be aesthetically pleasing, so you can go into la la land and go to escapism and imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're working hard to keep up that lifestyle just so you can keep coming back and imagining. But behind the scenes in their real life, that's not their reality. Their reality is not that. This is literally just a job for them to look the part, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to put that message out to someone, again, that you could very well be trapped in comparison. Ask yourself that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are the type of person who's on social media all day, you're constantly scrolling, especially Instagram, okay? If you're that type of person and you're scrolling and you notice that you feel some type of way after you get off, then stop. I'm gonna say that. Stop scrolling. That's your number one thing. You need to stop scrolling. You need to get off of social media. You need to write out a list of what it is that you're unhappy about in your life and start coming up with an action plan to change those things. It's just that simple. Do not get back on social media or anything until you start to work on the number one thing on your list. Whatever it is at the top of your list of things to work on, don't do nothing and don't get back on social media until you work on that. Because what happens is, once you notice that I just checked off that first box and I accomplished that, that gives you that confidence booster that you need. Once you get that confidence booster, that's your medicine to slowly start getting out of comparison, because you feel like, hey, they're doing what they're supposed to do, they're doing their thing, but I am doing my thing, or going to be doing my thing soon too, because I actually have a plan that I'm working towards to get there. I hope this helps someone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And yes, guys, so I did want to say this too. So the channel, the Road to Success, is definitely all things entrepreneurship. But I talk about videos like this because in order to be an entrepreneur, a successful one, your mindset literally has to be there. I think people underestimate the mindset piece of being an entrepreneur. Like, if the mindset isn't there, it's going to be hard to run a business, period. So to get to that mindset of being successful, it starts here. It starts with addressing the problems. Talk to you guys later.